Disciple, the host of Spiritual Drive Show. She am Mama Peg, a bring power, the power of life, Herbal Center, and I was Spiritual Drive Show. So, aha, near Shehun, near my big say, Obeda Sudana winning Obida, Oba Sudana Woody, and I said, Obi, our pioneer, one our dying, and I said, Yari bit is a stroke, diabetes, hepatitis B. And I said, oh, pet, I will. I be discussing in a show you so. There was a your bomb pie amount, Mamma bomb pie amount. There was a dear drew council, a draw away also, and the back count, Amawanya, Wahato.
And not she are many disciples. If you're then you will be a bravo on a tree.
I will Click TV. Now be in Shira. Former son for Disciple, the host of Spiritual Drive Show. She am Mama Peg, a bring power, the power of life, Herbal Center, and I was Spiritual Drive Show. So, aha, near Shehun, near my big say, Obeda Sudana winning Obida, Oba Sudana Woody, and I said, Obi, our pioneer, one our dying, and I said, Yari bit is a stroke, diabetes, hepatitis B. And I said, oh, pet, I will. I be discussing in a show you so. There was a your bomb pie amount, Mamma bomb pie amount. There was a dear drew council, a draw away also.
Yami shall say, and then so what be a kayahu or click telegram class. Maybe a chemu near be about nature. Say, ya part of nature. Anyhow, your forming will re-emerge. You see now. Enra, Mamma, Nadiania Baby and Sono, the Amnity Jamano, or the Muffermo. And near Baby be a fat combination of herbs to achieve your spiritual purposes. Yawo dia na me chemu nyina say you have to understand the language of herbs no. Yawo herbs bi wo hono mo a ana haban bi wo hono mo a they can work on their own but they need the support of other herbs to amplify their power. Ahoɔden a ebi obetimi aye adwuma sunsun ama ono sɛ wo de other herbs ka ho a etimi boa ema omoyeye yanhwe bibi ti sɛ alfalfa plant pacho obetimi de atoso na omahu sɛ netiye ni ahwɛ what it does for we humans no spiritually. Alfalfa plant, the main purpose for alfalfa plant is protection. You ask, say we have so many protections. What kind of protection are we talking about? Protection of wealth. It's ABR. You are preparing a spiritual portion. And I say, oh, ye bibia mobi. Oh, ye what about ye? Young fan say, but men was say, what about ye to say? What pass it out now? People come to you for spiritual needs. Now, ebi any panel or problem with the wealth. Scanner ebi enyama no turn in somewhere neko neko. You ask yourself, say, how do I fight this? I do get a lot of calls from others say, I watched you on Click TV anyway. From what the secretary tells me, say they want to talk to me one-on-one. Then I always tell them, say, I always tell them, say, I do not know due to the nature of the work. Phones will be and you know, Bibiana they should leave it with the secretary or pass a message in Mamia, whatever it is, we'll pass it on. This alfalfa plant, when you have the dry leaves, okay, the dry leaves. Remember, as we did with alligator seeds, Samokaya, after you have activated, you put the seeds that is your main ingredients to work with. You put them in a jar. So because a jar is something, it's a glass that has a cover. Okay, it has a cover. You put, so get some alfalfa leaves. And on technician editors, you get this alfalfa leaves now, the dry one, the very dry one. Then you put it in the jar and leave it in your kitchen. When you leave it in your kitchen now, there's no way you will short food in your house or in your home. Your family will always have food in abundance. Keep a jar of dry alfalfa in your kitchen will ensure your family always have food in abundance to eat. Keep alfalfa in your pocket to attract good luck. And maybe we have plants, okay, that you can use. There's no way you have to sacrifice blood to achieve your purpose. With the background where I'm coming from, when you use blood in place of something, it has its consequences. It's always, with what I have, as your teacher, I always guide you, say, never do things that involves blood, because that blood will always cry for you. How does alfalfa bring luck to you when you have it in your pocket? It has this spiritual potency that fight against bad luck. When it's with you, I say, with the magnet, I show. For instance, maybe this chair that I'm sitting on, a magnet. Once I'm a teacher, no, say, mediminsa way, eka bibia emeta, ebecheno. And I say, ebia, meti akonya way so. Akonya no electrify the whole, your friend is saying, body, my body. The chair has electrified the whole system. Until you say, ebia, me mfa me hunko kan another way ebe electrify me. But say, who don't be coming here, ubenya shock. That is how the alfalfa leaf, or the alfalfa plant, when it's around you, it does. The same thing when you have the plant in your home, in your garden, is the same effect it gives you. Normally, it's best say you have it in your farmland. It's best. Don't follow the beauty of it and plant it in your home, for it gives such a wonderful flower. Not say we will fear a bonnet, but the nature in tentemono. Anyhow, spreading, it will be advisable say if you want it on a large scale for when you have your land and you are cultivating and you want to plant, you can plant it there, and it will help you very, very much. Now, maybe you have certain desires, dreams that you want them to come into reality. Get some leaves, 7 leaves of alfalfa, 7 leaves, 7 leaves of alfalfa. Put them under your pillow and sleep upon it. Just 7 leaves of alfalfa, put them under your pillow and sleep upon it. Whatever that you have, that they are not coming into reality, once a shower you begin to have dreams as to how you achieve those goals. For instance, me say memory studio, have many maybe a studio. It will give me direction to someone, maybe a contact that I can call, and calling that number, or getting in touch with that person, or that whatever it is, will link me to that dream. That is how it is. If you want to come to Clicker, when you call Click Front Desk, you may not know here, but the secretary that will, or the front desk executive that will pick your call or answer your call, no, can direct you straight, then you will come. That is how the alfalfa also serves us. On a full moon, burn some alfalfa leaves and carry the ashes to a riverside. Rivers in a saying, once an American said there are some spiritual things are okay, bet you obey. There are no strange attached. When there are no strange attached. You need protection for wealth. And we are one. Protection for wealth. Wako. This alfalfa plant, or the alfalfa leaves can be added to other herbs to boost that wealth thing now. Ahunya na open. Ebia bibi council na asay. Bibi bad luck ni way. Now say bad luck wo ho a bibi a don sabe ka bia na asay e wo ho a pe alfalfa leaves per 7 sa ana 9 ana 21 be pacho she in such a way say ubenya ash the ash no of the leaves fa ko ba bia river wo udu river no ho no mu a she leaves no ash no egu river no. A very simple but very powerful. You'll be surprised how your life will be tremendously changed. She ash no egu ensuo no. Abra ensuo no ekọ no. Ensuo no ekọ no. Na bad luck bia e wo hu bia no. Okay. E dey ekọ. Because abra wo shi no, wo shi leaves no. Enwu se ni fa ho no. You have to say ebia bad luck bia wo me ho mempe anything na mama dwendwen ni we mempe nyina they are signs of bad luck. You have to say them whilst you are burning it. Eti udi kogu nsuo no mu a hwasa ekọ no nsuo no de ash ne ekọ no na ede sa your friend is saying bad luck na attraction na energy na wo ho no eye akọ ubon say within the shortest time no na enyema ayama baby akọ a untimi nkọ na afi untimi ekọ. Those are some of the things that alfalfa leaves can do for you, or the plant itself can also do for you when it's in your house. It drives away bad luck. Another one, alfalfa, the ash now washing no, no. Normal soil ne wo fie no you can sprinkle the your friend is saying alfalfa we no ash no on the earth. Okay. Sprinkle the ash fa piti o compound no so enu ano no whatever that you desire a pese emremu a entimi mamu ma wo no abra wo dia piti ho no ash na ka efom ho no no obohun say disappear no na whatever you desire no so no bam whatever you lack, whatever you need is also coming into being. We ewu hianya fe na wo kwakoye bibia obokwakonya police issue. One, for instance, wo baby to say Europe states ni babia, that place no animal rights is very very powerful. Say bia officer wo shewu fie enti wo slaughter aboa enu ti na ye wo babia ehon ye slaughtering home ehon ye kumu a ho patcho so ada say ye kumu a ho. But say wo kofa ba ufie aba be kumu no so wa hwe ekrampa ebia na wo neighbor very sensitive when it comes to animals. Wa hwe a obetimi a report to the authorities and report to the authorities nso a wo betimi a kiro. So always try say never sacrifice one blood to gain whatever you desire. And yes ebe ha wo kwan so bebre enti hye no nso. Instead of so over sacrificing a animal for your purpose, no, when you use plants, these plants, no, they will not give you any side effect, provided you know the kind of plant you are using. That is why I'm matching the techniques to understand the language of plants. How I obey me at plants no somo kasa. if you get closer to them, you'll be able to know say plant way how say be our bang nutrient depending on the kind of meditation obey whilst you are under it no can give you dreams as to what nutrient can do for you. And you may be spiritual. You have to have that in mind as well. Please. Now it will go a long way to help you. I don't know what you are going through, but if you are a student and you are here, say, oh yeah, protection for wealth, amubia. One component or one plant that you can add to amplify that thing, no, alfalfa plants and alfalfa leaves. Very, very powerful. Say a woman, a bois, a madia, we be successful. It be pacho, mu fento, mugo to jum, nebebuamo. Yellow aloe vera, pacho bet me display aloe vera no more. Aloe vera. See, yaka aloe vera. Aloe vera wo so many spiritual benefits, but yebeka kakrebi. Not the want to about it, no. So all the two platforms, no, so and our group, study group, no more. While some discuss, no, they may be colleagues of yours are almost knew much about the spiritual benefits of aloe vera. On betche, or margarine, dear bromosono, say more person or mamia. I think say I'll be very honored to explain to your understanding. But pacho, na ebino kase they find it difficult to watch on the visual class. No, we have Click app, Click Radio app, and a Click TV app. Ubeti me ako Play Store na wa download app no, and also ubeti me ako tune in. No wa hwehwe Click TV and a Click Radio. You get the if you are using OS and as app, you can get it there. And then whilst classes is going on, listen to the audio aspect of it live whilst classes in section, and it will go a long way to help you. It's in no. Aloe vera, and also for protection. This kind of protection, no be about chance of a protection. How you need to ask the person, say protection ben open. We have so many kinds of protection. Obi one more protection to disappear and not being harmed, because we have some protection of disappearing, and when you disappear you can land in a place where you can be it can be harmful to your body. For instance, when you disappear now, copy will be over more. What will happen to you? So you need to ask the person, say protection now baba for what, and then I would call you. Then you know the kind of ABR helps how mix here you can amplify whatever you are doing, for the person. Aloe vera, planting aloe vera at the entrance of your home can help prevent accidents that happens there frequently. Not just your home. Not just your home. Aloe vera you say if you want to coffee na aloe vera is will be brave. A man you say sisi one no is your keke. Said you do anything there all year. Normally no share. Omo they are very, very spiritual and that no. Obo say aloe vera no we do at the entrance of the fee. Main gate now we do car na be room and na adwuma. Main gate now we do car na room. Obo say at the two posts no aloe vera is here, aloe vera is here no say. So who are main say is work okay. It serves as a guide. We have tour guide, we have swimming guide, we have so many guide. That is how aloe vera also serves as a guide against accidents. For instance, say ufie, due to the nature of the work you do over there, maybe a blacksmith, or melty irons, aluminium, that kind of way. And the probability say your workers will be injured, no. I be receive insurance way, no. Be patcho via aloe vera at the entrance. Say baby, I'm one on so no. Ebia won't mean we are just get two of the aloe vera no ututu a ni steam no me pa cho betime display bi mama me na me nche omo how the part ututu a it will go a long way to help you. Ne nsa no ne branches no ebomu baako ekosi the steam of it, the stick no ubetimi apan baako aha no apan baako aha me pacho don't put it under the direct sun shade no fato ebia wo kitchen ana say baby e neat and for it to dry say a dryer me pacho adwuma mu honom no entrance ebia wo di wura factory honom ana say wo di wura the premises no baby a wo hwa accident ni taisi pa no me pacho fa baako bo ha na fa baako bo ha accident na esisi wo honom no ubon say afi I started brassing wouldn't be here. It allows angels. If you don't believe in angels, then I'm sorry for you. It allows angels to flow in and out of that premises, and angels do talk to us frequently. Why? They are part of us. They are part of us. And ti ebia say enemy bay me beduma no babia me fa ebia sa beto me no on betimi signal me ana ama call biaba and through that call no na me free me use sa direction ma ko use another direction. That is how it is. Enti no yafa ne say ebia oil bi go form honom e honom ye slippery work bi ko fa so be pra once our aloe vera the dry one no at the entrance of where the accident normally happen no ubehun say worker no ebi okwakofa wono mu a then it prompts him say baby akwakofa no ebi ade na onfa no sin no akwafa wono ubon say later no ebi cleaner na ekwohwe ubon say all you be ahwe gu wono no paper enso say onfa mo wono mu a worker be kwakofa wo be pra e de trouble be bro ebi na baby awo no you find your work situated in where it snows. Just use the dry aloe vera at your entrance. If you don't have a spacious or a covered car park, you have to walk through the snow to drive your car, and in doing that, no, it could be very slippery. But you can put a dry aloe vera in your pocket. Okay, baby, one time for pocket, and baby, one time for one sense channel. Ubetimi the aloe vera dry one no ahye ho enti say ebi a warm jacket you can put it in your warm jacket and then you come out with it. You'll be surprised say ebi a wafa ice so ama you but once you begin to practice that no ebie adwin spiritually ema hu say enemy pie ebi pabo a me hye no ice wo ho slippery it no ma me we a church of certain things be one when you you ask yourself say me na mitimi yes anyama we ni nyina. Yes, it's the spirit of the aloe vera that is imparting this in you. Titu ya mofra ya omuko school abofra no bi won mo beko school be ba no no wapra. You ask yourself say tembia I do beko school be ba no wapra kofi beko school be ba no wapra. How? Me pacho okwo school just the dry aloe vera no yi na fatu ne bottle no unko. So you say the main act or the main work for aloe vera is protection, accident protection. That is the main purpose for aloe vera. And say ebi obi pass a protection manual, ebi a protection against accident, protection against witchery and those kind of things. When you add aloe vera to whatever you are preparing for the person, either to bath with or to burn as incense, anyway, it will go a long way to help the person's whatever or desire to amplify. So you can either burn it, the dry one, burn it as incense, and whilst it burns, it prevents injuries from happening in that environment. Now, So it could be your workplace, it could be your home, it could be maybe you live on a compound house, okay, and burning it there, no, people may have certain perception about you, but proud, and you ask yourself, say, how? The whole compound is tarred, and most people know, working on the task, no, they don't know, they end up getting sleep, and then no omatiare, a pop, no matiare, a pop, no omatiare. You've been seeing for some time. Oh dear, and I don't know, just get a burning, a charcoal burning, incense charcoal burning. Now, fa aloe vera no fa etoso. Now the soul, oh dine it will spread to the rest of the compound. Sanya mani in a if you work in an environment at time you be a paper or more, you need to use it. Say Abia, you've established a company whereby you have workers coming there to work for you. Before they come, no, I would advise you say get aloe vera as part of Abia or Nyema Obeye or Honomono. Burn it as incense and it will help you. And I say put it at the entrance. So what you mean we are maybe the main entrance now of your work now. Put it at the entrance of the door. That's pona ebia workplace one, and I work premises one. Aloe vera obiani aloe vera because of how it looks like. Efe pa haban bia ni muodu na ne ho ofenti obiani gye ne ho. Enti se ebo ho krampo nu a obi nka se ebia akogye aduro na ade abebo no, because they will see the dry aloe vera nso ni nya free mu pe e ka skin no, and once e da ho no na nso ni free mu no aduane kakra bi wo mu a sa aduane na contain that power na for protection no. Ubon se nso no nyina be squeezy free squeezy free mu a ebeja aduane ni bi e be dry with the skin no. And it serve as that purpose. It is a pass a be a burn no as incense who be more the inner no aduane na wo mu na dry no wo de nugu incense charcoal burner no so a abra wa so no a ebetimi ahye rapidly ama when your results ye betwa en ho kakra ne aba se eba ye beto aso ne ahwe the next planter we can add to our we can use as ingredients when we are doing certain portions for others when they come to us. You try and wanna see a bar, you bet to us.
For disciple, the host of Spiritual Drive Show. She am Mama Peg, a year power, the Power of Life Herbal Center. I was Spiritual Drive Show. So, aha, near Shehun, near my bit said, Obeda Sudana winning Obida, Obasudana Woody, and I said, Obi, our pioneer, one our dying, and I said, Yari bit is a stroke, diabetes, hepatitis B. And I said, oh, pet, I will. I bet discussing in our show. So, there was a your bomb pie man, Mamma, the bomb pie man. There was a dear drew council, a draw away, and also, the back count, Amawanya, Wahato.
And Nunti, she are many disciples. If you're then you will be a brave one on tree.
Our Click TV, now be in Shira.
Akwa baba Click Telegram class with your visual teacher. Class ye started a chapa dia meti school no me share nsa eye headmistress na shika enche bia se mubon se mantimi ama na headmistress agina konya na o kire made ye were both WhatsApp and Telegram. Na Telegram honum na ya me ta ko pa yɛsua de bebree wɔ hɔ nom na esan sɛ enyema bi wɔ no we need to demonstrate for you no ɛno nti na yɛde class no aba visual sɛ na be ya students can also learn certain things. See a build studio no we are enyema ni bi wɔ will demonstrate in the studio for you to know, especially said you can how you would dry aloe vera to get the medicinal purpose for spiritual use no. Ni nyina ye be kyerɛ process e be fam e wo studio na wa hu sɛ netie. Enyema ni bi wɔ no so e wo se ye kyerɛ how a ye no practically I will invite 1 or 2 students to join me in the studio. Na ya yet is in your science lab or the studio is very big, but because the equipments are not yet okay, no, that is why we are limited to what we are doing now. Very soon, no, see a studio now, and you begin to understand, such as demonstration, actions, and other things. No, we be in our class. No, say, and then your first time I join the class now. Now, ebia, when that's what say. And as our passion in learning herbs and as learning spiritual things, you can call the click office line. When you call the office line now, a scroll scrolling bar as na ababa one obefano obecho kwan abefa so obe join the class no. Now join the class no so we have study groups. Ukwa your captain bi wom unya kope obe contact no obusa say group e wo honom. Not what joining group no group bia ni one more than 12 group bia 12. Why? Because it has to be limited. Say na you can discuss obi abetimi akabi ekwa bebra obi one ma ontimi ka 17. When you are in a group you need to also contribute to whatever we are discussing. Obi ohonomo a na the issue na all famu no, the group can come together and apply these helps na no for them to start with without even coming to me. And you will see, sir, it will take very, very powerful, effective in the person's life. The idea so no, a clove. But you will display clove among Afriamame. Clove, the brain clove, Siaka clover, a very, very common. Oba a bibrim hanum dia clove, you very, very, very common. Ubi any clove. Clove. Is most known for its ability to amplify love. Clove nene da hono. Ni nwura ne ewo hono. Ene na duaba no nso ene ewo hono bono. To amplify love, you can use clove. Yamfa no say obi wo hono a owo waware entawantawa ekoso wo na ware mu aba won nchen say be pacho ubetimi aboa me ama ma ware na gina efisenta wanta wa eba. First of all, say ubusa nipako the side of the story now hwehwem na say infinu a you can apply clove to their other yamano no na say apply say spiritual magnetism and aba nipa na brabo so a it will go a long way to help the person. And remember say before you give certain application out for someone to use, no, now you yourself, you know, you have practiced and know how it works like before and sana obe recommend ya mano. Clove nso ye ade a ultimately can ingredients ho eye adwuma mo bi spiritually. Me pacho obetimi use eye free so. Obi wo no a wo say mini atenka a ye ne oba na ba ma di hyiam. Ade we tie happy ema ene mema nyina. Low libido. Okay, this is as a result of when the person is having spiritual magnetism. They always speak say spiritual marriage. Well, maybe due to maybe background, no, I come from a very big spiritual background whereby my dad is very extremely learned when it comes to these spiritual issues, and for that reason, I'm also blessed with this. And as to where I go and I understand things, I know the right names for them. We are always saying, say spiritual marriage. If you are in my class and you tell me, say, Rev, I'm having spiritual marriage, I don't think, say, I will take you serious. In class, I always say, spiritual magnetism. Okay, spiritual marriage ni ye Roman sisters no almost share ring bi no marry Christ. Okay, and that ring no is a ring that signify their bondage with Christ into no form ho enka nipa bema form ho nka obia they are married to Christ into Christ adwuma no mo ye into wo hwa ebia bo se wo asi na Red Cross we team na ekunu bo se omo hye sa we no omve no magomve no omo wo mu bi. That is Roman sisters. Baby I hoye din a wo face say I had a main kono when you send a Roman sister obeko akwa ma. When you send a Roman father obeko akwa ma, they have that bondage say my wife Christ. And no your friend is spiritual marriage. But dia obeso da he no obi ni wo da. Dia obeso da na bia obi ni wo ho, obi ni wo tsa ho wa wo mani we no. And no your spiritual magnetism. It's not spiritual marriage. Every good spiritual person, ebia, excuse me to say, baby, free no, bibia we turn it as marriage. But if you are in my class, and you want me to know, say yes, you are learning now. You need to know, say such when issues no, say bia obeso da na obinu dano, which can affect your libido no. It's not spiritual marriage, a spiritual magnetism. Into trotto. Having dreams say you are having sex with maybe opposite sex, or at times it could be the same sex. These are caused by spirits. Maybe anajo where you or the namho. And I say we are bema or your bar, the way I address now they corner. Spirit beat me who now why in effect, why in a corner. Now attaching itself to you. Say oba na say bia wouldn't protection bia with me attaching itself to you, which can go a long way to affect you, and it can affect your libido. So we be man bia best that sorry bia na we discharge obe that sorry bia no discharge a be pacho oba kra ho nya wakono. Most people are bia omo having these challenges no will bear me witness to this say sorry kra po oba ho nya wakono. Why? Because they are obema ni oba anasa oba ne bema kompa mu dia ema oho sepe wo no wono wanya na deda until you don't feel say oni bema ana oba ebeda until you are always relying on that spiritual partner no to come and take control for you. Ebasa it will go a long way to help harm you. So you need growth to increase your libido. To increase your libido. To invite new love, this is what you will do. Ebia ope dofo bi wo abrabom. Ni odo eba wakwa mu nyina no enye ade a eboa wo. Ebia they come with a motive behind. And this motive could be ebia omoba because of what they can get from you. Omoba because of wa ho ofe. Omunyanya ade ni wie ya eno to get your own partner obe stay obekas we na ebia nyame hwe me so ebo ma ame no you can use glove. How will you do it? First of all obe candle. Okay, candle, any type of candle bia obe sa candle no na wape mortar and pistol always no class me dibi to one no a me see unya the wooden type now you can use it kitwa bi sa nyame adomo a next time no me display that wooden one no mahu. What you do ni say clove no would quite an amount be gu mortar no now the pistol no a grande. Okay, what the grande a ubenya in padded form. So when that padded form na me pacho candle no create ho kakra bi wo enchen na hwie padded we no egum na fa ne part na we no facility. That is when you are looking for love and you don't know where the love is coming from. That is what you will do. Grandi clove no obey yam, but making sure say oh yam e wa dia wa we use for spiritual purposes. Obi aba say ye me mehwehwɛ obi a mɛware no ana mepɛdɔfoɔ ɔmo mo ba makɔ mu no nyinaa na ɔmo ba no mo kɔ eti misusu sɛ ebi a enko yie nyama bi nko yie ɛma me I will advise you say use per candle na per clove na ubenya no be pacho use mortar ne pistol na wooden one nye kese pa no ye woketwa kakra wo honom na fa yam uwia create hole kakra bi e wo candle na fa hwie clove no padded clove no egu na fa candle na utu ye no esili me pacho so mention wie wi a whoever that your love ebi na da so no but we dia ye de anwea aye you can use this and I say unya edua de nso abetime use but me use metallic one no enti technician me da se pa da se to stop nightmare place clothes over your door or home or bed. One say ebi wo hono ma wo ye obatan obeda be so bia no bon say oba no oda hono ma no opre ana say uni ohukafo da ho a bon so opre se ohun sa de na me pa cho either the leaves of cloves ana say clove no itself no empa na amonda so no na tifi no fa bi sinsen hono. It prevents nightmare. Say da boni a obesusun da ya wosun a na bam boni na bam ni nya be prevent no. Enkwala sebi enie boni wo mo ho. Eno so ubetimi di clove no aye bracelet senetie no. Ubetimi da bracelet ana say necklace amawo no ma omahye. Sebasa enie boni bia sebi akwala no so a ebia in the baby stage no. Up to be fan say be 8 years obetimi dia yama no obafia na de ato no sa okosku bia no wi oba na de ato okosku na wi a still that power no is still surrounding the child. I say what the magnet ache metal for some time we magnet ni free metal no still the magnet has its power in the metal what the can be a lighter and so your metallic form it mechi no sana clove no so tie it serve as protection for children against evil eyes and your bonny hankola say we use clove na ebetimi aboa wom to prevent other energies from intruding in your mind. Simply apply clove oil on your forehead. Clove no pacho wetimi ape clove oil okọ omomoton organic things na okajom so pe clove oil they can get it for you and as wa obetimi ayebi ekwambe na abefa so abe clove oil no be pacho ekwa abefa so nie o de yam na pe oil a meant for spiritual purpose. For instance ebia obetimi ape olive oil na fa clove no mix it na just you for some time na osone a the medicinal that lies within a clove no oil no be extract ni nyina akom nti se usivi no a the bekase no will be your clove oil and it will go a long way to help you. Nti e bia ukwa adwuma ye obi won motimi hwe wani mu awiri de wo adwuma nyina obi won motimi so nsa de wo utim nyina be video beka ni nyina akere to protect yourself from such devilish arts no such gifts no they are for godly use only not say obehu de woni panitim na boy use against. For instance adwuma gbo say nipa no promotion bi dananim adwuma wura ne naka ebebe mama no and because also o pesa promotion no enti no ohu ade no woni pa nanimu a na wayi bibi a ebetie nipa no na afri no so uwa adwam uwa school uwa fie na ohwe na you are victim to such things. Apply clove oil on your forehead and it will stop these people who have these abilities of reading minds from reading your mind. It will cover it. It will shield your mind. Say, ebi ever say, edaya etimi say, obi enam abontia ohua. That is how it's going to be like. Say nipa be hu just room abadem ho, and it means that just nipa na busaw atoto ano ansa na ohun say na apesa wonye. It will protect you against such bad people. And to get the best out of clove, grind it yourself. Send a mechanic, in a mortar, okay, and mix it with a salt. What grind clove no? When you're in powdered form no. Na salt na down there no. Unse no so abosa na so grind now what mix it. And also is very good for protection. Very, very good for protection. If you bath with it, it will protect you against so many evil deeds, which will go a long way to help you. And I say, if you now no powdered clove now here with the salt no. Fetcha ufie no hia. Say you dem so a na bia enyema huhu no ebi wo no out one ma hu sa se shadow bi atwam. So hu shadow e wo compound na ufie a then it means say it's no good. Shadow nye ade a yedidi agro. So ota hu a it will go a long way to affect you. More class in there, meaning what I'm talking about. Mix clothes no with salt no. What you do is say make a barrier, okay, on the compound. And I say what no what's the compound house what no fire ever what no, and it will go a long way to help you protect you from harm that maybe whatever harm that is knocking on your door. It will protect you from such harm. It could be harm of you not having children. It could be harm of you not having wealth. It could be harm of you having accidents. It could be harm of you having misfortunes. It could be harm of so many ways. Who use clothes with salt or compounder. It will go a long way to help to get this out of your compound. And that's how the barrier. Baby abekubiano, it will help you to brighten yourself. Okay, ebi obi aba honum or say me feel say a spell has been cast upon me. Baby amekubiano me nya enunyam. Okay, me nya enunyam. A low self-esteem, and this low self-esteem no, it can be cast upon you by spirits. Spirit can also do this. Since we have evil eye, our ordinary shock a crabia, a bit me cause so many damage, you know, it's the same process. Sana, ubet me such an attack whereby you feel low self-esteem. Adia ubia kono okoye na unkwa na I say the scent that cloves carry no, okay, it stimulates your mental process. Okay, your adrenaline how adrenaline no emma eko higher it sees beyond. In other words, your third eye, it can help you to open your third eye when you use clove. Most of you in this class are practicing on how you can achieve your third eye. I know the treaty or class most of you no, but ebia no biaba or say me per se omwa me na mintimi nya ability a betimi di ehu nyema betimi ama me hu nyema e be happen that kind of way no. Say all prepare, you can add clove to your ingredients now what they know, and it will go a long way to help you. Kai who say nyema makike nyina bia ni hono mo a maka say go and slaughter bibi na fire say oti bia to say Germany a kona kokum aboa na obehu dia ye de beye wo eno no se de yewa na wahu say eyewa na wakofa sa consequences no about so enye in this class that we share because aha no helps nkwa anyhow a ebeboa amo achieve your spiritual purpose any physical ailments any chill ya nche wonyema a obekọ akọ practice na ede ensunsanso beba wo ama wo so cry beba wo ma so. I quite remember during my studies no me di bedu baby am way obi frɛ me ma me no ka che ne say oba no practice occult. And you see say oye e banso a always I will advise you say you need to communicate more with your parents. Okay, you need to communicate more with your parents. Let them know what you are doing. Let them know your intentions. Yes, some parents can bring you to this earth and at the same time serve as your enemies. And also with time, we will learn how to overcome such parental enemies. But say ono mame ka, ono papa ka, your intentions spiritually, you need to discuss it with them. Before maybe started say me child here Telegram class, I sat down with my dad. Me near down for me father name my friend. Ube hu say me ni obi na mo a eye adwuma e na ma me ni nipa ne nam. Me near down for not say me antisocial. No, I am very sociable. So be me hu say me very friendly. But I have limits for myself due to the nature of adwuma. I don't have that time to drive all the way to Ebia Madam Fubi say my point. No. Madam for me wo eye ba akope ono so krampo oni Ghana ha. Se me hu na age se ba fa winshen ansa na me hu no. Ana se me kwa krampo due to business with nature na me kwakoye no. Me nya time krampo na me akohwehwe no. And the only person that I communicate more with are my parents. My father, or then madam for. If whatever intentions I may want, I discuss with him and he gives me the best advice. Clothes can also give you such an advice due to the dreams it will give you. Say uni obi abeti mi akase ebia due to one or two reasons. O ma no papa entiase. And you don't have anybody to confine in there. You can use clove and it will give you good dreams with meaningful answers, which can guide you. Okay, and then it will open your heart. So because it will open your heart, it will tender your heart. Won't say obi one man bufu rough. Once you begin this spiritual journey now, no matter how things people will do to provoke you, you'll be down. And then people will begin to ask you, say, now then I did where you before, now that's what you want, sir. Me kai so many things I have done before I changed, And I asked myself, until first and then the way yes, I did where I can a but me started some me back on this spiritual journey, it has changed me in so many ways. And you may be a year before crampona na what will no answer. And you may yes can you bra my wife being so because when you have passion for something you don't follow money. And you may be one my ebia mobi manipano you can derive a lot of money out of it by charging the person. Why do you have to charge the person? And then I want your man. Now, as a result, your money we are no abeda wase. That is what my dad always tell me. Say, oh yeah, man will be a yemano. A year, no beda wase. Fine. Maybe there may be one or two. I was in Pantoba, and no bit mama not to toba. Now dear man. Ye no beda wase. Fine. All beda wase and so and also so you need to understand all this. Once your heart opens now, very tender, and you may be no more. Oh yeah, and when you use clothes on yourself as a spiritual person, as a spiritual practitioner, it goes a long way to help you. Or as a herbalist, it goes a long way to help you. Because if you know herbs, you know the other side. If you know the physical aspect of herbs, definitely you will know the other side of herbs itself, which is the spiritual. If you know the physical, definitely you know the opposite, which is the spiritual. You need to understand both, and by understanding it, no, you need to make sure, say, you have a very tender heart. You don't just wake up and do things anyhow. But you may display clothes no once again, no open senate here, so that they can take note of it. You don't just do things anyhow. Clothe as you see it, tender your heart. It prevents you from being harmed. It protects your children from evil eyes. And then by applying the oil of clove on your forehead, prevents seers, evil seers, from reading what is in your mind. I hope you understand. By applying the oil of clove on your forehead, no, prevents evil seers from seeing what is ahead of you and taking it from you. And in tembiano or mano, ubetimi omu wofia, ubetimi dibi aye bracelet and na say yamom omoba na odi atoto omo in the baby stage from 8 years ikono afei ubetimi a year from by then no na enya impact omo where your helps, and it has no spiritual bad effects on them. You can use help for good effects and bad effects as well. But those who use herbs for bad effects always land up in the ending no enya papa. The biam papa say uye susuma adwuma na say adwuma na oye no tambia no udidi enyama bone a na your ending is very, very bad. And I've grown to understand, say yes, whatever you do no goes a long way to affect you. Why? Because certain mistakes that I also made in life was with him. Now, what advise him? So, it will affect you. It will affect you. And in order to know, say yes, it's true. No, at times we are a bit curious. You go and do it, and then when it hits you, then what was it? As I was starting to say, who stars? No, and yes, stars na your stubbornness. Wow, stubbornness na what I say. Until you need to understand all this. If you don't have your parents around to communicate with her, you can use clove and it will give you dreams of understanding of the things around you, and it will go a long way to help you. I think so we'll go for a commercial break, and then when we come back, we'll continue. Technician, you're making a minimum sugar crack. And the bar near to us.
For disciple, the host of Spiritual Drive Show. She am Mama Peke, I bring power, the power of life, Herbal Center, and I was Spiritual Drive Show. So, aha, near Shehun, near my bit said, Obeda Sudana winning Obida, Obasudana Woody, and I said, Obi, our pioneer, one our dying, and I said, Yari bit is a stroke, diabetes, hepatitis B. And I said, oh, pet, I will. I bet discussing in a show you. So, there was a your bomb pie mount, one of the bomb pie mount. There was a dear drew council, a draw away also, and the back count, Amawanya, Wahoto.
And Nunti, she are many disciples. If you're then you will be a brave one on tree.
I will Click TV, now be in Shira. Former son for disciple, the host of Spiritual Drive Show. She am Mama Peke, I bring power, the power of life, Herbal Center, and I was Spiritual Drive Show. So, aha, near Shehun, near my bit said, Obeda Sudana winning Obida, Obasudana Woody, and I said, Obi, our pioneer, one our dying, and I said, Yari bit is a stroke, diabetes, hepatitis B. And I said, oh, pet, I will. I bet discussing in a show you. So, there was a your bomb pie mount, one of the bomb pie mount. There was a dear drew council, a draw away also, and the back count, Amawanya, Wahoto.
And Nunti, she are many disciples. If you're then you will be a brave one on tree.
I will Click TV, now be in Shira.
Okay. Me mama kwaba eba Telegram class. Comments kakra ha ma me read na yento aso. We free Kingsley Kwame. Kingsley a punctual student on YouTube or say Kingsley Kwame from Liberia. Okay. Or Musa said, can you put it in your car? Of course, you can put it in your car. You can put it in your car. You can put it, and when you put it in your car, what will happen? Say, be our car no, all the year for commercial purpose, and I say all the year for private way. Not tembiano, utai enya enkwansia. I think say when you use it, it will go a long way to prevent such things from happening. And Anthony Amanko say, please, I need your number. Oh, please, for office line, no, say offer office line now. Whatever it is, no secretary no will discuss with you. We'll discuss with you. And on Facebook also say Shaban Wama or say, please, what is alfalfa leaf name in tree? Alfalfa leaf name in tree. And as alfalfa plant. Alfalfa plant in tree. Measure shenam de amamo. Measure shenam de amamo. And him tree teacher wa ama intino ama mehuachi kakra. Please show us alfalfa plant. Oh, me pacho ubetime show alfalfa plant ni bi mama o mahwe. Alfalfa plant no, pacho show bi mama. Alfalfa plant. And I think say the Kingsley can say, can you put in your car na aloe vera na prevent a accident no. Yes, you can put in your car, Kingsley. And obi so pacho what show? I was okay. Enti afafa na wo ho no enti bacho mo a mo ye good in tree no mo betima hwe na mama ye ni tree na mu a ene mi tree teacher ama enti ama me ho a kire me kakra and obi say can you put in your car Shaban Wama na bi mo say can you put in your car? You were not specific, but I think say what you can put in your car for protection against accident no I know ye aloe vera and the dry aloe vera no yes you can put in your car and it will help you with faith. Mpapa Kasim will say obi ba on chance boa no na se nipa no oni gidi a no matter where the person is coming from man come back no ko pagidi onya gidi no ba oboa na within the shortest time no ne ho beto no. So with faith you can achieve your purpose. And Benzi future or say clove and salt, how many times can someone bath with it? Oh, it depends. Normally you can do 7 days. You can do 7 days, and based on the changes that you are seeing, you can do 7 days and wait for 21 days. After the 21 days, no, based on the changes that you see, we'll tell us you can call the office line, join the class. So join the class now. And you may be one more. You can discuss there and then it will help you. P Lolo, yes, P Lolo ye teacher ewo WhatsApp school honum. Click WhatsApp school no. Teacher P Lolo was say Reverend, I'm watching you live. Mechiao. Kwame Nyako was say watching you live from Dubai. Oh Kwame, me too, I'm greeting you live from Ghana. Shaban Wama was say please can you bath with aloe vera water? Of course, you can bath with aloe vera water. You can bath with it, not the dry one, but the fresh one. You can bath with it. You bet me at the goons room. Now, the medicine and the woman are extract now the jar. So the jar crampo na and mama no muti eben or chair or church most of the things it's our skin air fresh. It helps the skin at the same time. The spiritual medicine and the woman also no can take its effect. If you are Nyamicha, say hello. If you are hello, Benzi feature, say good afternoon. Benzi, good afternoon. Please show us some. Hey, teacher Pilolo, which one do you want to see? Okay. Wow, so early today. Nana Usutu for see. Wow, so early today. Oh, click Telegram class there. About 3 pepe na ni ashase. Exactly 3 on the dot na yashase. Intino me pacho say taking notes as to time where they share click Telegram class na say exactly 3 on the dot 3:00 p.m. na yashase Ghana time na yashase nti no pa cho hye so ba bia wo wiase ba bia no say Ghana time around 3 to 5 ni yashase aha dia yedu so madam asene mo comment amode ba pa cho you can keep it coming dia won ti ase no so no hwansa ye ko no nyame bema ye ho adwen na ye dia cheche the edu so no dandelion. Most people use dandelion for its physical purpose, but we don't know about the spiritual aspect of dandelion. Mama chobi bi won dandelion etimi fifi o baby even ebo stone say soil kakra bi ko gu stone no so a dandelion be fifi o ho no. What does it tell you? Class and then a catcher say soil kakra bi ko gu ebegu office anu a dandelion be fifi o ha no, even though there's no sunshade e wa no dandelion be fifi o ha no say ebi won ma bo so bi in the story bi they do baby no flow obo say dandelion start fifi from the concrete. It tells you something. Then mibusa dia obetimi answer no I'll prepare a special bracelet for the person. Me try answer no dandelion da ho no leaves no the whole plant no the roots can be served as spiritual purpose as well. The stem nidua no so can also be served as spiritual purpose. And the leaves itself can also be served as spiritual purpose. And that one no. And then a dandelion, osha etimi due to the nature and how no. Okay, yentu aso. Drinking the tea made of dandelion before going to bed can give you a prophetic dreams. One will say obi one more or say osudaya empa ho na bem. But side Diane or swan on kai. I just a bem and son or kai. Anybody be a tire. Who said Diana say we not see ye. I did way me who you what I am who we had and wanka. A boy refuse and he said, who you be a oh no dandelion tia. Not tin say na ben, who bet me out dry leaves no. Dry leaves no war baby enye dry leaves no baby enye direct to the sun, and yes the sun will extract the energy that lies within it. The sun will extract the energy that lies within it. And it dry or baby dry or them pe baby ho in it not dry or hono a dry we no. This is what you will do. Ububububu a no wa heating so and I would gu wa heating so no wa hwe hot water na gu so u hwe gu so bo se ani na sesa sesa me fa sugar mu me fa hwe mu na sieve no medicine na ebeba mu no e wase no enu no routine no na no before going to bed. Obo se afa wo so dae a wo be kai e na dae bia wo be su bia no so no e ye dae a ebem and then prophetic dreams. And to say ebi how you suffer. We herbalist. We whatever your line of duty. Ebi we penny of a big company. Now you are when you go through a lot of difficulties. That one tiasia me pacho you can drink the tea of dandelion. Over dry the leaves no. Now one before going to bed. But before say what driving and you should have in mind your purpose. Who said to achieve your spiritual targets, no, you should always have a purpose, a mindset of what you are doing. That is your faith. If you don't have faith, what you are doing, you will not achieve your purpose until you forget it. What is your purpose in life? What is your purpose for drinking the dandelion tea? Me a penny with Mamu Hanum saying, and Yama Koso, ebia bibia ya we see we meet me fiti prekope na me nkoka say we you should have a motive say okay creator abra menum dandelion tea for above kronkron so no munyi see no how I buy ya ade na ira ajo fa ni bibia nyi kire me se onum na akoda ebeyi akyerew provided said dia wo ye no wo di faith aka ho ebeyi akyerew as a leader enti yafa ne say ebia we herbalist obi aba o say me yaya me de ba ye nie ehwo no wo hwa sa yare na o de ba ye no wa ya wuntimi nya anu aduro ma no obetimi amani pa no nko na obeda num dandelion tea no ana say burning the leaves no as incense na fa meditate nipa no issue no de bae no before say be burning incense na meditate awie no na whatever it is no a ya kire. And remember say normal charcoal na e de no aduano no enu ye different ene ye san wo another charcoal ayaye for burning incense unya da charcoal no ayaye for burning incense na e prevent fire outbreak. The idea aduane no say we use due to the sharpness and longevity of it no it me wo mu che it wa hwe a woni beba ahos na bia bibia koka na bia kwhye wo fie but say we use the ayaye mainly for burning incense na eno no yaye especially for burning incense it is a shivia ash na wo hono kra no give it as a coat enti say bibi ko koka enso ma je say wapopo ash na firi ho ansa na watimi san koto naked fire. And if you use that charcoal na, it will go a long way to help you than using the normal charcoal na you use of you know. And no the one we obey akwanche ni be no na bia you falling into trance during the meditation no, you are falling into trance. You are falling into trance, you are falling into another way you are having a vision. You have the vision but maybe when be ba so no your vision will end up you in fire. So you need to get the right equipment or gadgets when you are practicing such things. We have incense burning charcoal. You can get that one as well. To be focused in productivity, keep dandelion leaf with you all the time. You are a farmer. You have dandelion in your farm. You have a company. Mama show baby. Mama fa click in example nchire. Click your stars ye sha say nyende. Enkrofo ba eko, omaba eko, omaba eko. And it got to a time me ton click wieye. Me ton wieye. It took people like my dad, my mom, and certain people are work click and say Rev Menton. Then now I was not focused. I was looking at say ebo me can't let me let it go. I'm not making profit from click, but you are benefiting from click, which is a blessing to me and my generation. A time will come, people will both say out of click menya nyama bebre. Me better studio is saying my producer was telling me something which I was very happy about obi obeto aduro obeto no na ne nyem osan ba biem no na oba na nyem from Power Life for Center so and now the person has become advocate for Power Life in the time bia no obi here bibia no aba abaje akoma nipa no. You can see how it is through click people are receiving their breakthrough. So maybe who say whatever that I have put in click is yielding results for people, and a time will come where click will be a household name for everybody. Obia or spiritual meaning to their life, we want to watch click. Why can't we do other things like people are doing? Why? Our main target for setting up click, said the you will get your spiritual breakthrough. That is why click is here. So you see, when I realized the focus that I set up click it on, I did not sell it. And out of it, you are benefiting from click, and others who are also coming will also benefit from it as well. To keep your dream coming into reality, use it. Keep the leaves under your pillow. Leaves, yeah, the leaves, no, you can take 7 leaves of the dandelion. But you can display, if you have dry dandelion, can you display mamia? Dry dandelion, no, omo send it here. Say, who search na unya you can display it for me, please. Dry one, no. Keep it under your pillow. Keep the dry dandelion under your pillow. And it will make your dreams come into reality or manifest. Say also die na emamua ebu won ma otimi so die obu obetimi o se ma so die loto no akwachecha mamanfo omutwa emam e ba cho eno die na wo so ye no ebia odidi bro so na wo ye wo so za die no eno bi won so otimi so die na ode amankofo bebre o nyina atwa omudi. Why? Because nipa no ni dreams na also no very prophetic. Okay, dry dandelion no da so no. Dry dandelion no eno ne da so no. Nipa ni dreams na onya no very very prophetic. Very very prophetic. Yes, that is dry dandelion. Into the whole way no o dry o dry the whole one no the whole what say 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 now what it no am dry not under sunshade but e wo nyumu a dry no na o di ahye opilo ase o di hye opilo na ase a dreams na obenya ni nyina no will come into reality. I don't your friend prophetic dreams. Yes, that is what the dandelion can do for you. But ubet me a year so. I think say ubiyehu the dry dandelion. Dreaming of dandelion also die na bia babia ugina no eye nwura mu a dandelion kwa ne wo honom. A symbol of breakthrough. Why? Dandelion was a beginning to make us say, I don't ever want dream. Dandelion is a breakthrough. And that is why when you have a dream, na ebemwa a prophetic no. Dandelion is a breakthrough. Why baby? Also say dandelion beti me fifi wo no fifi wo. A demo crowd of fan you and I least mistake. Dandelion be fifi wo hanam saying. It doesn't matter where it is, where the struggle is, it will come out. So no matter how your struggle or your spiritual attacks may be, with dandelion, you having dandelion as part of you, no, you will break through. And see, if you dream and you are on a field full of dandelion, it means spiritually, no, you've gotten your breakthrough. Why? Because baby, a word a dandelion pee. Dandelion say baby, me pee pie, betcha me a goose, rubles, what baby bray. A chagua, a kakakra. That is breakthrough. And if you be a becumbiano, dandelion, one thing. And I say, one will send a babomuno, say, Moko baby number doors. One say you feel very comfortable. If you mood to Kwanko baby, we a group namoko, you feel very comfortable than Unkwa Okono. And it tells you, say, you are not alone. You are being comforted by the Creator. And the difficulties that you are going through, no, very soon, it will come to pass. And it's a support when you are going through big challenges in life. And you need to have that one as well. And then we'll make it 1 hour 30 minutes. Send a those who have it difficult in watching it, though, it will be much easier for you. And you know, will bring it to an end. The idea to see a garlic. Garlic. But do you know what garlic does for you spiritually? Garlic offers you powerful protection, shielding you from evil energy. Evil energy, such as you've been bewitched. It's an evil energy. Being bewitched is an evil energy. Yes. Garlic full one na wo ho no and the atwitwa mu so na wo ho no there are so many ways that you can use it. You can add garlic to your burning incense and burn it at incense, and it will shield you from all this evil energy, such as this spiritual magnetism. When incense is garlic is part of production now, you know, a part of it. Such spiritual magnetism no entimi nya contact with you. Uyo bi a taka ho nsem use garlic. It will help you. Garlic protects you from abusive spiritual attacks such as love spell. You say your obema bi wo ho no mo a no no oba nete. Oba no abuse be man in so many ways. Last time na me wo YouTube and I measure this nipada no kasa ni accent no tell say or Nigerian, and you see you could see that this man has been going through so many abusive from the wife, but because of the law now what corona no a protecting man into no won't mean say nyama kran kasa okoda hotel kasa okoda hotel oba no beti akwa police say bi kwa repu me ye be china to. And so on in the man and in the unit war. Bear no free adwuma ba. Obeba be aduane. Obeba be laundry. And obeka be say duka ko fen kwala free school aba. Na oba na te wo. Oba no de onya adwuma o. Bear no na ye bibia. Na so be ye bibi ha mu ha anka oba wo nya adwuma na bear no ye bibi no. Na so u pushi bear no. But twene nsan. Say you be finding yourself in this kind of relationship where there could be spiritual attachment to it. When you apply garlic to it, whatever bewitched I bewitched or no, a bit clever when you so ama where you went from. And this is what helped the man. One day, Obano abusing and Obana trying to offer now and say Bemanabon. The one and say Obani pushing this year bonting, no pushing this year bonting, no. Come around the ball, no, and your body neighbor on a capture. And the abroad struggle say, our womb, no, see a bonting, no, shit, only shit and try. And Papa Crow shabby. And the never any capture. And the police buy, no, on crop put the no name. And one say, Yahan coffin not one, you see, I business, you buy no dinner, I won't move. I want a bummer. I'm sending number -4. And a page name. Or how is a police car about BC one. Obana free police say Bemano abuse no. It's Yemetch near Monum Africa. No not quite and claim benefits at Bemana. You see how people can bewitch you and do things and you think say normal. It's not normal. If you seek the assistance of someone who is a seer, it will go a long way to help you. So if you're a student in this class, I'm telling you, say, and your money be more after what started say practicing no helps no, it will come to you. Some of it, when it comes, that won't here. Use dandelion. Who use dandelion? I be my understanding. So oh yeah, na say ebia a love spend there you will be. Ama na adwensisini obi aka hwe awon tie ase a you can add garlic to your portion na wo ye no and I say your component na wo yama nipa no to break it no. We have some candles that has a mixture of garlic in it. You ask yourself say add a candle there na garlic scent a womb because it breaks such spell. And ti asema mekan ni neighbor no police ne buy no mo de handcuffs agu ni sa o te ho no no a mo o tie do ba na kan ni nya mo churchro no e ho no seja oba o power o mo churchro no e na neighbor no e be bo okokoko e no de oyi dia e wo na yi no so e mo ni phone o reverse no o de o play ma police no ti police e mo buy na e oba ba ko na e mema mienu o mo play o mo hwe no a Oba kan hwe biem e ho no mo yi handcuffs ni free papa nensa e no mo frɛ nearby hotel e no mo ye reservation ma papa no e no mo frɛ papa na gbe mu say at the moment papa no niska wo no ho but this is the kind of abusive papa no offer mu enti no company no enfre hotel ho say adwuma no sponsor papa no till we benya baabi accommodation na wakwako until then no on tra hotel ho no. You see how it is. So if you have garlic in your life now you use certain spells are there ye no e betete fu wani so ema dia fe ye ka se ade a wo ye no e do be ko ha e be o say no e be boa amotima de ho afrem, and that is when you apply garlic. So uyo bi a o burn candle now o burn candle no for love spell against you and as obi use who suspect say you use love spell against you you can apply garlic to it and it will go a long way to help you from it. Sana papa dey ye sana garlic and so it will set your mind on certain things abnormal in your life. So that say obi say no ade a to me dey enye normal enti e was say betwe me hu free ho and uchu hu free ho it will help you. Abusive relationship ti say papa dey ebi won so ba no ya bu no timi say oye no hwie nye ye still not him. So oye na oye jana ebi oba fa bibi sa mu you can seek the assistance of a seer. Na wahwe what is actually happening with oba no ana oba be ma no oba ba na oba be ma no wahwe mu say ade na yekoso no ya fa ba bi a yi a then you work against it. And ebi a curse your generational curse eno no yawo aba betum enye se wakoye bibi na waye wo ba betu se sa curse no e wo ho no generational curse wo ba betu se e wo abusuanum minimo bi a generational curse nti ene wonte ase minimo bi a generational curse nti ene na baba ye basa ene minimo bi a due to one or two things curse will be a curse nti no ene wonte ase. When you apply garlic in your life, it can clear all this bad energy of curse from your life. If you are a student in my class, na say ebia obi go through difficulties now person money panwa, you can already know you know how to communicate with herbs. Machem the techniques are over here. You communicate with herbs. You understand the language of herbs. If a tree is blowing, how a blow no, you can study it and understand it. Nina machem our class. It is a plus for you. Those are some of the things that maybe you the way we boom it can help you. Just a tip of the iceberg. There are so many of them. But your dream say just a normal thing. But any normal. But your Facebook comment ni bi ababeka ho na your comment ni bi ababeka ho. But your mami reading na yento aso. Health, life and more. Or say hello, please mix little English. Oh, as I said the other day, I'm trying to reschedule my daily activities. If I can make time during weekends, Monday to Sunday, we'll have the English version of the class for those who don't understand the dialect we use here. So do pardon me for such all inconveniences. And if please, how to deal with spiritual magnetism or spiritual marriage? Please, if you are in my class, don't say spiritual marriage. But say spiritual marriage here, Roman sisters, normally they spiritual marriage because theirs is a bondage between them and Christ. Yes, spiritual magnetism. Spiritual magnetism. How to deal with spiritual magnetism? So if you play the video again now, you know how to deal with it. And I say, if you don't understand, just join the class and then it will go a long way to help you. Just request that you want to join the class. And when you join it, it will go a long way to help you. Esther Opoku Tuahin Mensa, or say, it means nothing can stop the potency of dandelion. Yes, it means, Mami Esther, watcha, question me busa no, say, dandelion, baby fifi anyway ni nyina no spiritually no what does it mean no Mama Esther say it means nothing can stop the potency of dandelion meaning say who apply dandelion ma ho a bibia ni won ma pesa wonya untimi achieve what you say ono ma the physical aspect of it but in the spiritual side no ana mepe no meaning say who apply dandelion ma ho a bibia ni won ma pesa wo achieve a untimi achieve why are they you nearly got it. Please, how to deal with spiritual magnetism if we be or say how to stop bad dreams, please. But make sure how you use one of the just play the video again and you get it. It will go a long way to help you. And I said join the class. Your colleagues are so when you're in a class now, join the class and join the discussions in the study groups. It will go a long way to help you. Hi, what is pregnancy in dreams? What should I say when you want I join the class, no. Some of the things need be why because it's school, no. We don't just come out and then say it. We put it on the platform for them to deliberate. Say, then we come and then give them the right understanding. How to apply garlic for generational curse. Me patro join a class no. So we join a class na definitely na we busa question where we group leader no. So we class and so if we group leader no at the rabbit so then I will show you steps by step because three spices see ho negro pepper alligator and ginger how to use each other and then to combine the three for your results. And I say, I will join the class in Canada. Yes, you can join the class. It's a digital class, a Telegram. It's no one say you are download Telegram, the good phone so. No after office line no. Or bet your process I'll be film. We bet me join the class. So we join here. It will go a long way to help you and your family. But your Facebook questions, comments about Facebook and say. Okay. And see, and that class, no, I had the basic because may try some may build this studio, no, send a bear, me banner me bechadia. There will be PowerPoints and other things. I bet demonstrate actually how things a year jumano. We how it's here. You cast a river, maybe the PowerPoint will display the river and how you are doing it. We'll video before we come and then show you all to you, no. And you know, we'll end it here. And then make sure say the studio is really built to suit you. And I'm more finding difficulty from watching the class no on the YouTube no me pacho download Click TV app no. Or download app now you will live TV and your live radio. Go to the radio session. You can listen to whatever I'm discussing here no on the app. You can listen to it. See a crampona whatever program that goes on live on Click TV no you can get it live on the radio as well. So program be anyone more you get other programs coming live on the radio as well for you. Na megidi se obeyin shira na Click in subeyin shira ama woni wabusuya. And then aha na the class no ebesi class prophet pacho megidi se questions ni nyina obeboabo ano na odie ehia me wo platform no so na met me eyi anu amamo. Most of you now I think say you are much obsessed with the generational ones no